My fair cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
Constantine, how are you feeling?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through, but you have not come to hear my complaints.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. I implore you, my fair cousin. Do continue.
I wanted to inform you of our progress in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised me, I followed the leads shared by our allies. However, they pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Enon Mil Frichteman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth?
I saw it take shape with my own eyes during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfradi. It is with him we make our bond. I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness.
I fear that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but
I shall do all in my power, Constantine. I promise you. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext.
There is a way so sacred that even we, Done Enon Mil Frichteman, decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenadu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends.
It is a symbol of great trust.
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hand. And also, you have proven you are our friend.
Thank you, Katasak. And thank you, fair cousin.
Diwed.
Hello. My name is Desarde.
Good day, Legate de Sarde.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb.
All here remember, and the worst Tirse. But you are not yet Mal in her stead. I am sorry, Siora.
I beg your pardon.
Here is the seal of Donegad Katasak.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. Enter.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you.
I seek a remedy. My cousin and many other people on our island suffer. We think that Enon Mil Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasak sent you to see?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you.
Judge your intentions. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times. And we must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern And tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And I suppose this cavern is guarded.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by...
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse. He is much more than that.
I must leave.
Qua awelem seg.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What?
I was asked to pass the trial of water.
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. It is a tremendous honor.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you.
Good luck. And do not lose.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path, and your combat is not necessarily the best response. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And
Is that an idea that your mother used?
look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
I need a bit of practice.
May the Enlightened help us.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then, the sun warmed me, and suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated, and I was suddenly with you again. This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm. On this stone, the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent... Here. This looks like a snowflake. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. I already lit this candle. This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tir Fredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Mil Frichtemann.
Per tir tu mad on Olmanawi.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tir Fredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion.
Am I authorized to encounter Einon Mil Frichtemann now?
If the High King agrees, yes. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince him as well.
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your part to...
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan.
My mother, alas, can tell.
Yes. I heard about your loss, Yora. And divorced Tirce.
And divorced Tirce.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors.
I have already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. He is the chief of the Earth Healers.
Very well. I will go and see them.
Kwa awalamsek.